on the Altezza, and I thought I got the GoPro set up there, and I was filming. This is kind of like how much of this can you actually show in a video? Well, as much as you like, but then not necessarily going to get anybody watching that. So I thought I'd go live, and I haven't been live in a while. But yeah, I'm just peeling tape off the inside of this. This arm I resprayed. This will be in a future video, probably next year, because it'll take me ages to edit it. I got like 2 full memory cards of this stuff. So yeah, I'm just doing this. And I thought, why don't I go live? I've got a nasty cough at the moment too. I was sick a couple of weeks ago, and the cough hangs around afterwards for a long time. I'm not sure. Got it while I was in Tokyo. Space AIDS. Some tourist gave me some foreign germs. I'm basically the Mayans. Yeah, so that's that removed, and I have to press in bushes. They turned out okay. I've got one more to go. One more to go. Not a single person watching. But yeah, it's just like how much I have to do this. And I do need to film. I need to make videos. But how much of removing tape do you actually want to see in a video? Probably not that much. So do a small clip of me removing the tape and then go live for the rest of it. I don't know how long I'm going to stay live. I don't really have a lot to talk about. I guess I do, but I don't want to give you spoilers either, because spoilers are no good. Or are they? Are spoilers just media hype, or do they ruin it for you? It's a good question. These are the rear, like trailing arms, or I'm not even sure what they're called, but they're from the rear. I dropped the entire rear subframe to get these out, and then painted them and putting Strong Flex bushes in them. Thanks again to Strong Flex for the discount on the discount. I did pay for them. I did pay a lot for them, but yeah, they did give me a discount. Yeah, building a house over there, so there's going to be a lot of banging and carrying on. That's why I'm a little bit tired looking, because they started banging at like 8 o'clock and I didn't go to bed until like 1 o'clock. So, yeah, not a fan of the house building going on. Plus, they're building small ass houses. This was, in its heyday, a rich area, so they built big houses. Well, this house is big. And yeah, when those people like either die or move out, they split the land and put 2 houses where 1 house was to maximize profit. But it just ruins the neighborhood, because who the hell wants to live in a shoebox? Just keep the land the same size. Everybody wants a bit of land, you know what I mean? Or maybe they don't. Maybe that's why they're doing it. I doubt it though. It's got to be for profit. Everything's for profit nowadays. That was a weird rant. So I've done that. Nobody joined the live. I've been live for 4 minutes. Is that enough? I guess it. Could we press in some bushings? I guess we could. I have to do 2 things at once. I'm a man after all. I'm not sure I can do that. Ask any woman, they'll tell you I won't be able to do it. Men can't double. Can't multitask. That's another weird rant to go on. I don't believe that. What am I saying? Rear trailing arm bush. This one, I don't know. I don't know which bushes I need. Probably, it might be those. Rear trailing arm front bush. I'm kind of running out of packs of... Oh, wait, there's another pack. I'm running out of packs of bushes. Rear track control arm. That might be what I'm holding here. A track control arm. So I have to... Oh, no. Oh, no. There's no instructions in the box of bushes that I got. And there's no label on it, so I don't know what it's actually called. So I have to look on the website at the picture to match the shape of this, and then with the part number that goes with it, which is it's a lot. Let's go this way. Close this up. So I don't want to hear that vacuum. Right. So I also need a drill. I'm gonna run the. Where is it? Where did it go? I've lost it. I know what I've done with it. It's over here. Is it? I've got a wire wheel, and I've misplaced it, it's in there somewhere. At least I think it's in here. It's not where it belongs. There it is. Yeah, I need that. I'm gonna run that on the inside to clean up the area where the bushes go. Is this on privacy, I wonder? What are the actual settings of this? How do you get to the settings? Do we do that? Chat filter, no. I don't know whether we're actually live to the public or not. Maybe that's the problem. I don't see the settings or anything. Old man. No, not share. Effects picker. Where are the settings? Where are the video settings? Flip, mute, effect picker, hide live video, retouch, create highlight, green screen, lighting, and close. Where are the... This is shit. Wait, what? GoPro? Can I go live from the GoPro? Huh, don't know. But I have a feeling... Is it there? Community moderation. Nope. Live chat on. This is chat stuff. Blocked words. Community defaults. It's not... I might have to close the stream to find out whether I was actually public or not. Because I don't know. There doesn't seem to be any... What is that? Well, that's just a... Turn off connected camera. Why do you have to have that on the screen? So instead of doing work, now I'm messing around with the live stream. Like, this is why it's so difficult to film and stuff. I don't know if I'm live to the public or not. Wait, can I? I'll find out. So I've copied the link to it. There we go. So I have to disconnect from the live in order to... This is dumb. Can I do that? Can I do split screen? checking out while you're supposed to be live. Like, um, how about now? Can you hear my voice? Okay. There's going to be lag on it. There's two people in here now. You can't hear my voice. Can you now? There's weird. It's weird because I had okay. I had to do a split screen to stay live and also send messages out to see if I was actually live or not. Anyway, so yeah, a good chunk of the last 12 minutes is just me trying to figure out how to tell whether this video is actually watchable or not. I've got a drill. I need to turn on the GoPro here. I got no microphones or anything set up. I'm currently live here and the GoPro is there. Why? Because I thought I could do both. And I'm just going to do this. Why? Just to clean it up. Why? Why not? Flaky bits of paint off. What is that though? It's an arm. This connects the underside of the car has what's called a subframe, which is a frame that bolts to the car, to the chassis of the car, and then this bolts to the subframe. Wait, did I say that already? I might have said that already. The car has the main chassis and then a subframe, a frame that bolts to the car. Right. This bolts to that, and then on the end of this, you have the hub that holds the wheel and the brakes and everything. So that's what this is. That's what this is. And I'm putting new bushes in it. That's not going to work, right? I've got strong flex bushes. You might have seen that I was doing other videos with yellow bushes as well. But that's what I needed to do as well. I need to figure out which bushes go for which part, because I've got, how many parts have I got? I've got four parts. And I've got 3 bags of bushes, which means one of these bags is not needed. Rear trailing arm, probably need that. Oh, that might go in the bottom of the hubby thing, of the hub. Because I pulled that apart too. Pulled everything apart. But yeah. It's a lot. I've got a lot. I've pulled the car apart a lot. I've pulled the Altezza apart so much I've never pulled a car apart this much that I intended to put back together again. Like, I've completely stripped cars before, but in those, like the Alto, but in those cases it was a matter of pull the car apart and leave it apart, sell off the parts, or keep the parts for something else. But in this case, I've pulled the car apart with full intention of putting it back together again, and I've never done that before. It was really daunting, but I'm just sort of going through it one piece at a time, making sure each piece is pretty before I put it back in. And I'm almost at the put it back together stage. Turn the GoPro off, that doesn't need this. Almost at the put it back together stage. I put one piece, I put the subframe back in, which is that frame that I was talking about earlier. That's back in, but everything else is still out. All the arms, everything. I bought some new wheels. Well, I didn't buy the wheels. I swapped them. There they are there. There's some yellow bits to go in the car, and there's more yellow bits hanging up over there. Those are the big triangle piece there. That's actually from the front, and it's out because I dropped the transmission as well. There is that's the transmission. I'm going to do some funky stuff to that. I'm going to use a Nissan gear in the Toyota transmission to change the gearing, because I changed some other gearing because I just can't leave shit alone. But it should be better. It should be better. It's all about improvements. Yeah, parts that I bought a long time ago and am just now finally getting around to putting them in. It's not a matter of I spent a whole bunch of money now. Nah, I little by little bought things when they were cheap or when they were available, and now it's time to get it all in, to put it all in. And it's winter. I don't drive the Altezza in winter, not because why would you assume what would you assume is the reason I don't drive it in winter? One, I don't want to put studless tires on for the snow. Another thing is I'm not so confident driving in the snow because I come from Australia and we don't really have snow, but more for why? I mean, there's just multiple reasons. They put salt on the road and it'll rust your car quicker. I don't want to buy studless tires. I'm not overly confident in the snow, so I prefer to have a four-wheel drive. When I was driving the Every Van or the Carry Truck, it didn't really matter because the car's so small, you've got so much road. Plus, the Altez is really low, so it's gonna. I mean, if you get into deep snow, you're gonna. So it's just I don't want to drive it in the winter. So I do have a few months to get this finished and put back together again before I intend to drive it, but I would like it finished I would like to put it back together again as soon as possible, and it can just sit. It doesn't have to be worked on. I can finish it before spring and it can just sit there. I don't have to be working on it until the last day, if you know what I mean. Semi-private, it says. Whoever can see or get hold of the link or the live can see it or stream it. Really? Really? I guess it's only people that have the link. Well, that's no good. How do I fix that? I don't know how to change the visibility of it. Maybe I should end this live and start a new live. Should I do that? I probably should, although I kind of have talked about everything I wanted to talk about. I just don't know why it turned out that way. That sucks. There was I didn't see any option to choose who could see it. And it doesn't appear to be any way to change it here. Because I'm on my phone, obviously. I haven't... On PC, I'd be able to change everything. Add a Q&A sticker. Food you pretend to like. What the hell? YouTube is popping up shit. Top fans. No, don't want that. What about this shit? Chat filter, community moderation, participant mode, anyone. I mean, it appears that everybody has access to this, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can change it. This is pinned to live stream, share. On the bottom of the screen, I've got 4 icons: share, pin to live stream, a plus button, which is start a poll or start a Q&A, and then we got this like message one with a like a settings cog, and it's chat filter or community moderation, and none of that. It's got participant mode, participant mode, which is anyone, message delay none, blocked words, community defaults. Can I do that? Hold potentially inappropriate. Yeah, this is all about chat, not about the actual live stream itself. And then there's like a chat. That's like a menu bar on the right hand side: flip, mute, effects picker, hide live video, retouch, create highlight, green screen lighting, or close it. And that's all I've got. I can't like I can't. There's no option to change the privacy setting of the live. So unless you have any questions for me, I might end the live there and then try to do better next time, because that's 20 minutes I've been live anyway. And I kind of need to do this. I need to use my phone to find out where the bushes go, because there's no instruction manual, and I didn't like print out the picture that shows you where they go. There's no instruction manual, but they do have they'll have like a drawing of the arm and then an arrow to it with the number of bush that's supposed to go in it. So I can find that out. It's just, I have to have access to Chrome to figure out which bush goes where, because I haven't memorized it and I didn't print it out. So, yeah, what do you think? End the live stream? I mean, there's only 2 people watching. Not to say that the 2 people watching aren't important, but if I was to end this live stream and start another one, we might have more people in here. Or if we just end it now, because I feel like I've kind of talked about everything I wanted to talk about anyway. Although going live is more about interacting with you guys, so it's more about what you want to talk about than what I want to talk about, I think. So should we end it and go live again? I think we should. I think I should try that anyway. No questions that I have. Enjoy the bushes. It's late anyway. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I might try and go live again. I'm not really enjoying the bushes. It's such a long process. I'm gonna end the live and then try and go live again and fix it so that it's public. Because if nothing else, I need to learn how to do that, because I'm a YouTuber. And then we can talk about other shit. All right, so I'm gonna turn this off and then I'll start another live as soon as I can. So thanks for stopping in. If I don't see you in the next live, bye. Now, how do you turn it off like an old man? Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Okay.